Hello, my lovely Cancers. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress here, to do your reading from March the 6th until March the 9th. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in the sky. Well, I got to rewind a little bit because on Sunday kicked off a beautiful aspect between Chiron, Venus, and Mercury. And it makes it possible to give and receive forgiveness. And I think that that's really beautiful, and it's slow moving, so you're going to be feeling that this week. There's also a square with Saturn this week, so you're going to be second guessing a couple of things and trying to go over the fine print. So, you know, you might feel some forgiveness and then take it back and then be like, oh, no, I forgive you on these conditions, type of thing. Also, on the day that this comes out, as I lose all my cards, on the day that this comes out, on the 6th, Mercury and Venus will be moving into Aries, and Mercury in Aries is going to be much happier because it's not in its fall like it was in Pisces. It's going to be quick, fast, and in a hurry, especially because it's in Aries, and Aries is the youngest of the signs, and that's how it likes things. So, but Venus, my friends, Venus is going from its happy place into its fall. So, there could be, some very passionate love stuff going on for you, but there's going to be some, heated arguments with people that were closest to you, and like some real agitation at points, So my friends, forewarned is forearmed, and it's like, if you realize that this is the planetary aspects and these are the energies that these people are working with and they can't deal with it better than you can, then there's a better chance that you're not going to end up just butting your head against walls with people. You know what I mean? Forewarned, forearmed. Then we have, on the 9th, or the 8th in some places around the world, Jupiter, the great benefact planet, will be going dun 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 retrograde. But don't be afraid, okay? Because I've heard this from a few people lately that, they hear, oh my goodness, Jupiter's going into retrograde, we should all be scared. No. Really, like, anything from the past, or anything really that you've been brewing on for like the past 4 months since it's moved into Scorpio, since Jupiter has moved into Scorpio, and this would be in your 5th house. So having to do with children, what you do creatively. This is a very creative house. So for the next 4 months for my Cancers, relationships with children, things like that, that is really where, if you're already thinking about it, it's going to come to fruition. Jupiter's going back over things so that the things that we missed out, the ideas that we had that didn't come to fruition, can get picked back up again by its big old planet self and brought back out to the surface. So, could have some surprises around. You could have some surprises to do with children in your area, to do with creative endeavors, things like that, It's about love and romance and all that goodness, too. So that's all kinds of good stuff for you, my Cancers. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to pull one card from Tarot of the Tattoo Age, and I'll put their information down below because I had not written down all of the illustrators' names once again. So yeah, you can find them there. And check them out because they're wicked awesome. And let's see. Okay, so this is about you guys formulating some creative plan. Well, that is wonderful because that is what we're talking about with this Jupiter thing. So that's wonderful, and I know that a lot of my Cancerians are very creative. So that's good stuff. All right, so now for my Cancerians, I will be doing a 5-card spread with the Tarot of the 8 Coins by Lana Zellner. Gorgeous set of tattoo art as well, just like the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. And I think they just, they coincide very well together, and I like them very much. So I think that you'd like them too. So go check them out on Google, or look them up and get some, because I like them. I think you'll like them too. Okay. All right. So, you got this great Ace of Swords, this great idea, this great truth coming about, and this is wonderful. You got creative, creative plan, great truth coming out, wonderful. Also a sign of victory. Now, in your deep past, you have the Star reversed. Now, here she is in the upright. She's gorgeous, right? Now, this could have been depression. Like, I know my cancers, they take a lot in. They're very watery. They take a lot in. They don't like to talk about it. So, it could absolutely have been depression. Now you have the Ace of Pentacles, but the Ace of Pentacles came up in the reverse, and that is in the recent past, right? So, a new beginning, a new financial beginning, a new practical beginning did not get off the ground, right? But you have this beautiful Ace of Swords, remember. Okay, so there was a Ten of Swords moment, but this is the scary Ten of Swords, and this is a really scary Ten of Swords. Check it out. You can see the hands all stabbed up there. It's kind of gross, kind of macabre, but I like it because it's strange and unusual, as am I. And it was, but this is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Like, this was not, like, super duper betrayal. This is just something got put to an end. Something got put to an end. Okay, so then, oddly enough, at your next step here she is. She's lovely. She's the Two of Wands. She's in the reverse. So your creative plan, right? So you have something creatively planned that now you feel stuck because there was some type of, maybe you felt like you were going to get something monetary out of this creative plan. You were going to get something monetary, and that didn't happen. That got blocked, and that's in the recent past. So you put an end to the way that you were going to go about it, right? Put an end to the way that you're going to go about it. But now you feel stuck. But you still have the world in your hands. But you feel stuck about it, right? So where do I go from here? But it's all surrounding your great idea, right? So you got this great idea, this great moment. Because you see, even his crown is popping off, but you could see his brain in the background there. This is like, mental victory, right? Great idea. So in the back, you got the Eight of Cups. And definitely the Eight of Cups here for me speaks about, going within to find, to find your emotional truth. And that speaks so much of Cancer, and when you found that emotional truth, yes, it did manifest, and you did find truth, and you did get clarity, and that's what that is. So, I think you put an end to depression, You could have been dealing with Aquarius, but I don't really see that as much. I do see swords here for you, but, I don't know, we'll check it out. We'll get a little bit further in there. This feels more like, there was a depression issue. You thought that you were going to have this great new, financial or practical beginning. That didn't happen, so you put an end to something. You put an end to it kind of mentally, a way about going about it, and now you feel stuck. Well, that's the next step. Okay, so you got the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So you got this great idea, right? So, and it could be started out with love or spirituality, Definitely, spirituality comes into play there. You got, because it's from the mind, and then it's definitely a spiritual card. Let's see. So, yeah, so I definitely think that there was a bout of depression before. This is like the PTSD card. Like, I have been through so much. You can see him. He's got his little thing tied around his head. I have been through so much, and I'm just going to continue on, because I still have my wand in my hand, and I need to do that. Stuff falls all around me all the time, so you're going to get a really bright reading. Okay, let's see. Alright, so you could have been wishing for this to come through. You could have been wishing for this creative plan to come through, right? This wish almost like go before the world, right? And that got stalled. Like, there's a stall to it, and you're wishing for that. Come on. and you're putting an end to it. There could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. Somebody I want to say older than you. I don't know why, but I want to say it. It doesn't usually mean that. Okay. Okay. So the creative plan being stalled out is your final card here is the Eight of Cups. You know, you could have absolutely walked away from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. Let me see this. Okay, so it could have had to do with a marriage. It could have had to do with, it could have had to do with like a spiritual venture that you were going through with someone. But I want to see what, I'm going to pull another one on the aces. Okay, so the ace is this great idea, this cup of love or cup of spirituality, came from Queen of Pentacles. So it's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, right? So this person is involved with you somehow, and it could be the sign of Taurus. You have Taurus over here, let's see, and it also could be the sign of Virgo, because we just got the Eight of Pentacles. Now, you got the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. You got two aces, right? So there is an earth sign for sure that has a lot, they're leaving a big impression on your life right now. They've left a big impression on your life, and you're about to like be offered something new from them. So it's going to put an end to something that was happening with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. Yeah, I would definitely say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. And moving forward with, I mean, this could be in business, this could be in family. Moving forward with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn female. We have the sign of Virgo. We have the sign, well, we have the 8 for Virgo. And we have the Hierophant for Taurus here. But it looks like you end up walking away from this fire sign. And you're walking towards, like the fire sign gets stalled out. You're walking towards, I mean, this could even be like a court system type of thing, you know, but you're walking towards either the sign of Taurus or the sign of Virgo, and you're absolutely walking towards that, and that's definitely something manifested because it's 2 8s, and if I had to say if there was a winner here, right, you have the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn female, because she comes up with 2 upright aces, and 2 upright aces always mean some type of victory. So, and it looks like you might have been wishing for a new beginning with them in the past, especially if they have water in their chart. Sorry about how bright it got in here. But especially if they have water in their chart, in their sun, moon, or rising. Alright. So that's about it, my Cancerians. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress here, and I will be back on Friday. So please like and share and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, it's in the about below. Alright, take care.